Good morning. Welcome back to Daybreak. And this is your Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. And we got a real special show on today. We're talking about some special things that's happening right here in Sylacauga. And this is my special guest today, and also a good friend of mine. This is Kevin Whitman of Heritage South Credit Union.
Good morning, Randy. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here, Kevin. We've got a real exciting play coming up. It's a little bit funny, but it's a lot serious.
You couldn't have said it better. We do. We have a play called All Things Considered. Stars some local talent, including Mr. Randy Clark here. But it is, we have wrote an original play from a grant that we received from the Southeastern Credit Union Foundation to write an original play about financial scams that senior citizens face every day.
Every day.
So we thought, how are we going to do this where people are interested in it? Because it's not the most fun topic in the world to kind of do a play on. So we turned it into a comedy, but it, like you said, it is still real serious, and it handles, situations that happen. We really see these things every day at the credit union.
Right.
So we try our best to educate the senior citizens about all the different ways that people try to scam them out of their life savings, really.
Right. Speaking of senior citizens, it happens more to senior citizens, but it also happens to other folks too.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter, how smart you think you are, how rich or poor you are. Everybody gets these threats pretty much on a daily basis, and it just takes one click and you become the victim of a financial fraud.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about the play.
All right.
Cast of characters.
Like I said, we have a local cast starring Janie Giddens and her son Michael Giddens. They play mother and son in the play as well. We have Donna Walker, great local lady here.
She was an employee with Heritage South, right?
She's retired from Heritage South, so it's good to have that connection there. And then we have Robin Wallace, another local talent, and then of course you, Randy Clark. Yeah.
Well, I love my part.
You got a good part.
Well, it's a grouchy old man. Sometimes I feel like that, Kevin.
Grouchy old man, but with sense. He's the one that kind of, he don't say a whole lot, but when he's got something to say, he kind of lets them all have it.
Right. And we'll talk just a little bit about the characters, mainly because we want these senior citizens to know. I know it's embarrassing.
It is,
but you really need to check on a charity before you donate to it and make sure it's not a scam. And like we say in the play, check with your credit union. Like you said, y'all deal with this stuff every day. Right. It's really important because people get completely wiped out with their savings sometimes. Something they've been saving all their life for retirement, and the next thing you know, they're within a month or two, it's just completely wiped out.
Yeah, we've seen it, not only with donating to false charities and things like that, but a lot of romance scams. Senior citizens, later in life, sometimes their spouse will pass away and they feel that loneliness and they need a connection, somebody to talk to. And, they go online sometimes and or receive an email or, it happens all the time. And they will send their life savings to these people. And there's no way, even for the credit union or your financial institution, to get that money back.
Right.
Once you send it, it's gone. It's in a foreign country, and unfortunately, there's not much you can do in that situation.
Well, two of the important things that I see is, number one, don't give them your PIN number.
Exactly.
And number two is probably more important. Number one, surely don't give them your bank account number, because like you said, once they get those and get their money, there's not a whole lot the banking institution can do, right?
That's right, because your PIN is your PIN number. So even to family members, don't share your PIN with anybody, because if somebody comes and uses that card with your PIN, that you gave them that information, there's no way to dispute that. Because we don't know that situation on their end. So we can't say that, yes, you authorized them to go use your card because they had the PIN, they had the card, and they withdrew the money. So as far as we can assume is yes, you allowed them to take that money.
Right. So we done the play yesterday.
We did. We had our in-service day, which is our annual training at Heritage South. And that was kind of our dress rehearsal. It was our live performance to our staff. And, I was behind the scenes, but I heard a lot of laughter and, some giggles. And that's kind of what we were going for. But we also really wanted to get the point across, that, yes, we can laugh about it now, but these are serious things that
Yes,
we need to teach our senior citizens. So really excited. We're going to do it. Our big performance is next Monday at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library Auditorium. It's a free lunch. So come out. It's from 11 to 1 o'clock. We're going to start lunch at 11 and the play will start around 12. But you want to be there early to make sure that you get lunch. We have lunch provided for the first 100 senior citizens that come.
Right.
So it's going to be great. It's going to be exciting, and we hope to next year even expand the play further, work in more scams with younger children and younger people and things like that. So we're really excited about it.
Right. It's funny, but it's serious business.
Exactly.
Right. So we got a few of the senior centers in the surrounding Sylacauga area coming, but this is open to all seniors, and we need you to come because, like we say, it's a funny play, but it's really, really serious. And you was talking about losing a spouse and all, and divorces, and we all get lonely. Just don't let a letter or a phone call or an internet message talk you into giving all your money away.
Just if it seems too good to be true, Randy, it probably is not true.
Right.
So. And come talk to us if you're really considering something that somebody is trying to talk you into. Before you give a dime, come talk to us and let us help you with that situation. We are very experienced in scams, and we see these on a daily basis. So we might not be able to catch it, but for the most part, we'll be able to guide you in. If it's legitimate or not. So.
Right. And look, if you're already getting scammed by somebody, don't be embarrassed. Go ahead and say something to your local credit union or banking institution before they get all your money, because, like we say, once they get your banking account, they can clean you out before you even know it.
Really, really fast. They will take that money, as much as they can, as quickly as they can. So.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but most of these scams is happening from overseas.
They are, and that's where it's hard to, once you send your money overseas, or a lot of the scams recently have been buying gift cards. They want you to buy gift cards and then mail them to the scammer, and we see that a lot. People actually going and purchasing the gift cards, and it's hard to believe that people fall for these things. But it is the loneliness.
There's some
component.
sweet talkers on there, though, Kevin.
They are. These scammers. That's what they do for a living.
Right.
You know what I mean? You are not their first victim. So they are professionals. And they know exactly what to say to you to get you to do what they want you to do.
Right.
And anytime you bring up your bank or talking to somebody about it, they will, talk you out of that. No, you don't need to talk to your bank or whatever, or they'll even pretend to be the bank, especially with the really large institutions. So, really just don't be embarrassed about it. I promise you are not the first person to be scammed. Come and talk to us and let us see what we can do to help you out.
Right. Don't be embarrassed to come up there and talk to you, because it's your money.
It's your money.
Right.
It's your your retirement, your livelihood. So.
Right. I don't mean to get off the subject, Kevin, but since we're talking about scammers, I was noticing last night I seen a piece on our local it's on national news about the hurricane relief.
Oh, I'm sure there's tons.
There's a big difference between giving material things such as food and clothing and all that, but they're saying don't give them your money, because most of the money that they're asking for are scams.
Yeah, unfortunately, when situations like the hurricane and tragedies like that happen, I mean, it brings out the scammers. It does. You know, it's unfortunate, but it happens. So it is best to give tangible things in situations like that. Send water, send, you know, canned goods, things like that. Don't send your cash.
Right.
You know.
And surely don't give them your account number and
Oh,
PIN number.
no. Never, ever give your account number to anybody.
Right. So let's tell everybody when the upcoming play is this Monday. Go ahead and tell them the dates.
All right. Well, it is a completely free event this Monday, the October 21st, from 11 to 1 at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library Auditorium. It's a free lunch to the first 100 senior citizens. But look, you don't have to be a senior to come to this. If you're interested in coming to the play, you know, come on out. We're glad to have as many people as we can fill into that auditorium. We're glad to have you there, but it is focused on senior citizens. And we are so excited, Randy. We are excited to present this to Sylacauga and to let them see how, you know, the talented people we have in town here too. So y'all come on out. We'll be glad to serve you, and hopefully you enjoy a really good play.
Names of the characters one more time.
Names of characters, we got Michael Giddens from here in Sylacauga, Janie Giddens they're actually from Chillsburg, Donna Walker from here in Sylacauga, Robin Wallace, and our very own Randy Clark.
Well, I sure thank you for letting me do my part in this play.
Yeah.
Actor, I'm probably not.
Oh, no, don't let them fool you.
Right, but we're having such a great time. And thank you so much for coming in, and I can't wait till Monday.
I appreciate it.
We have such a great time. Like we said, the play is funny, but it's also serious business because this happens a whole lot. You know, talking about the romance scam.
Right.
Beware of these dating sites.
Beware of them, especially if it's a foreign prince. It's not a foreign prince. You know?
Right. So be careful of the scammers out there. We all want to give to charity, but make sure it's a reputable charity.
Right.
Kevin Whitman, Heritage South Credit Union, thank you so much. And All Things Considered play coming up Monday, October the 21st at 11 a.m., B.B. Comer Memorial Library. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Thank you, Randy.
We'll see you next week.